So we're going to go into our next commercial break right now, and then after that we'll be meeting up with Anthrax, so stay tuned. Sound of White Noise is coming next from the Dynamo Festival as the Headbangers Ball continues. Hi there and welcome back to the Headbangers Ball, where we have reached the climax of our coverage of the Dynamo Festival in Holland. And of course it's time to meet the headliners, Anthrax, these guys that need no introduction, all 5 of them here, including new vocalist John Bush. So Charlie, obvious place to start. You've been on tour in America over the last few weeks. How did that go for you?
It was good. We had a good time on tour. We haven't played together as a band for about a year and a half. And then working with John was like a breath of fresh air. Like we had a jigsaw puzzle years ago, and there was always pieces missing.
Right.
But we found the pieces.
Oh,
yeah. Now kiss.
Now you guys, the 4 of you outside of John, are used to traveling together and touring together, and you've done that for a long time. So how did John fit into the whole touring setup?
Well, we don't let him travel with us yet because he hasn't really paid his dues in the band. So John has to rent a car on his own and just kind of follow us around. Sometimes we give him the directions.
And if he dares to come on the bus, we beat him with a stick.
Just jokes. It's all jokes, kids. It's just jokes.
It's a joke.
So he's fit right in, and you've done that whole male bonding thing and stuff.
Yeah, we lived together in New York for 6 months writing the album in an apartment, and that would have been the time if we weren't going to get along. That would have, because I'm not an easy person to live with, and I get along with John fine. So personally for me, it's been great.
Good, I'm very pleased to hear it. Now I guess on stage for you guys at the moment must be a very exciting time, because you're playing the new songs, and also with John you're kind of reinventing the old songs as well. Was that true?
Oh, me? Oh, you.
John, go ahead, damn it.
Damn it! That question was so relaxing. I just. It's either that or Amsterdam.
Well, the new songs, are great because it's something that we created together. The old songs, I'm having a blast playing. I think they sound rejuvenated. Yeah. But I mean, I'm a little biased.
They sound like how they were supposed to sound when we originally wrote them.
Oh, right.
Because at the time when we were working on those songs and writing the lyrics, there was always a certain idea of what it should sound like, and then something always kind of got lost in the translation. And hearing John sing the old songs now, it seems so much more closer to what we always had imagined it to be.
I think he also makes some of the older songs sound a lot heavier, like a song like In My World, where we played it maybe 2 or 3 times and it really didn't work for us with the crowd. Now with John singing it, it really rips.
Good. Let's talk a little bit about the new album. No, not talk about food, talk about the new album, Sound of White Noise. I thought maybe another connection with Armored Saint, that Dave Jerden had worked with John before. Was that any inspiration for you to have him as a producer?
No. Not really, no, because we were already talking about Dave before John was in the band. We just really wanted to work with Dave. I mean, obviously because of previous work he's done, but also the previous work that he's done, you can put on 4 or 5 albums that Dave's produced, and none of the bands sound the same. He doesn't put like a Dave Jerden stamp on an album, so we just felt he would have really fresh ears to work with.
Obviously. Can we talk a little bit about the lyrics, because for this album you are dealing with the same sort of subjects that you've done before, but perhaps from a more perhaps introspective point of view. Is that the right word? A different angle?
Whatever you get from it, honey, baby. I really don't like to use I don't really like to use a word like introspective, because I don't think about it, and I don't think John did either. Neither of us were thinking about it when we were actually writing the lyrics to the songs. It was just a case of all the lyrics on this album came out of conversations. Me and John started hanging out, and he came to New York, and we would drive together to rehearsal every day and just really got to know each other, and that's where it came from. So it's not like we thought about, well, let's do it this way or that way. It's just the way it happened.
So you shared a lot of common mutual grounds for writing lyrics.
We shared a lot of ideas, and we just bounced off each other. I would start something and give it to him. He would start something and give it to me, and we were constantly going back and forth with the lyrics.
mentals, if that changes anything. Your heart is good now, you're on over once again. One confession, you thought that's all it took. One redemption, crossing into alcohol. Can't erase the past, change who he would be. On a windward edge, love for sympathy, right from me. Hear me say one more chance to believe in that you can even the score. One more place at the table, always room for one more, room for one more. Thinking evil is not just a normal game. Feel my hatred, happy as a stupid. You're so lonely, every word has a reach. I'm indifferent, running into apathy. Can't erase the past, change who he would be. On a windward edge, love for sympathy, right from me. Hear me say one more chance to believe in that you can even the score. One more place at the table, always room for one more. One more chance to believe in that you can even the score. One more place at the table, always room for one more. Room for one more. Your skills are my distance. Your failure is my success. Squeeze down, get me down. What goes around, goes around. I can't wait to end. Patience is my virtue. Call it payment, call it progress. What goes around always comes